free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate. Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate. Started with nothing, now I'm in the game. Coaching with Flip, man, remember the name. No license, no cash, no shame. Just hustle data and I built my lane. Driving for dollars, eyes on the block. Motivated sellers, I don't miss a shot. ALV low, got the buy on lock. Assignment signed, now watch me pop. Contracts tight, got the tools on deck. Zounds with the list, now cut that check. Follow up game like a FedEx vet. Close in 2 weeks, say less, no sweat. Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate. Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate.
They laughing now, but they be calling later. Yo, how you close without no paper? It's that Flip man style, ain't no faker. I'm a deal creator, not a chaser. They gatekeep deals, we break them locks. Send that proof, got the docs on the dock. Due diligence game, yeah, I walk that talk. And the haters just noise like TikTok off. I coach what I know, not just for clout. Real ones know what I'm really about. If you're scared to offer, go ahead and bounce. We make 50K off a mouse click route.
Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate. Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate.
It's Flip man, baby. You scared money? Go get a 9 to 5. But if you about that action, shoot your shot. Offers are free.
Free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate. Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate. Started with nothing, now I'm in the game. Coaching with Flip, man, remember the name. No license, no cash, no shame. Just hustle data and I built my lane. Driving for dollars, eyes on the block. Motivated sellers, I don't miss a shot. ALV low, got the buy on lock. Assignment signed, now watch me pop. Contracts tight, got the tools on deck. Zounds with the list, now cut that check. Follow up game like a FedEx vet. Close in 2 weeks, say less, no sweat. Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate. Offers are free, but time ain't king. Gotta move fast, can't sit and wait. Realtors hating, but they too late. We lock deals, then we flip that plate.
Flip man, it's the Flip man, Flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag. Flip man, it's the Flip man.
Had the repeat on.
You said what now?
Had the loop on. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Where's Chevo? Ready to talk about real estate investing. Today's topic, build a rental business with $0 bank free way. So please let us know where you're located. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. Torian is in Memphis, Tennessee, and Chevy should be along. He's in the Tampa Bay area. So let us know what city and state you're located in. And the goal here is to try to learn from each other to help maybe feed our families and those we care about. So with that being said, please like this, share it, follow in the necessary places, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tap the little bell so you are alerted whenever you go live and when we go live on TikTok.
Oh, he didn't comment it on here.
Oh,
Share it.
oh, what he said?
Facebook. Yeah.
Well,
See the ABM. I guess you see it.
oh, I don't see it.
Oh, right here. Where is that?
Oh, he said, okay, all right.
So he listening in. He with us. You know, he'll be in the flesh in a minute. But we got the first person, which is Andre Faust. I guess how you pronounce that. Said, hey, he is on YouTube. And then Gary Rawls, welcome back. Saying, afternoon, gentlemen. And then, but who am I? Good morning, Flip Fam. Let's get it. Eugene, Oregon in this thing.
Pruitt.
And then Stephen Vaughn. Yo, good Friday, my boys. I'm listening and watching. I see Bigfoot be trying to dance in his ass. You go, Ty. Okay. And D. Edwards, my first time seeing you here. This is from YouTube. Said happy
South Florida Realtor. What's up? Welcome aboard. Getting a lot of on the Flip Man Facebook page. It's like, well, I guess he always be knowing. It's like really, what's the word? Has a lot of engagement, getting a lot of views and stuff.
I feel like Facebook, because I noticed a lot of people that have blown up on YouTube, now they're also blowing up on Facebook. So I think Facebook is
making a concern
on that, reels and stuff like that. So I think
because like reel, you know what we've been doing. We've been posting stuff that's actually quite a couple years old, and a lot of not older. And one particular post, it got like over 200,000 views already. It's just me standing in front of the house. I was paying over to the house and back to me, and I don't think this is whatever I was saying or whatever. And so it just went crazy over that. It's amazing. That just amazes me. I don't even know how to, just amazes me.
And, another thing, I read this article that YouTube, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but they are trying to crack down on the AI generated content. Mm-hmm. So they're more focusing on people that, just have small channels that, you know what I'm saying? So they're focusing on that now.
Yeah.
Could be attributing to the 200,000. That's a lot though for a video where you just talking about a house.
Yeah, that was on Facebook. That was on
Facebook. Yeah. I'm saying all of them are starting to do that. Even
I put up something I try to, even though we post and stuff, I try to do at least something brand new on at least one a day or whatever. And so one of my posts the other day, basically I'm just taking these, just creating these, just trying to push the owner financing. So basically just creating, it'll make more sense if I show it to you. But go ahead.
Okay. And shout out to Brian Real Estate on TikTok. He's always showing love. He's sent 9 roses and 9 lightning bolts. I'm sorry, 6 lightning bolts.
Oh, let's get it.
So that's what's up. Appreciate you. Buying Real Estate 417. Let's see here. LG, it says, greetings, gentlemen. This is Lincoln. So Lincoln is changing his. I've never changed my tag. It seems like people change their tag a lot on YouTube. Said, greetings, gentlemen. This is Lincoln tuning in from Houston, Texas, on the iPad. Okay. And Stephen Vaughn, of course, is from Philly, PA. And then Jaleesa. Welcome back, Jaleesa. Hey, y'all. It's Happy Friday. She's in Indianapolis, of course. Shazam is saying, hey, Flip, I have a lot of properties in my neighborhood that are vacant and are owned by a REO group. What should I do?
Um, he said that a vacant owned by an REO group.
Well, he just said RE,
Well,
real estate organization. Yeah.
oh, okay. So he's saying that they're foreclosures. So at that point, if it's the normal process, then you just have to sort of wait until the lender puts it back on the market. You could reach out to them, but normally they don't like to fool with people unless you're going to buy like what they call a tape, which is a bunch of properties in their portfolio or whatever. That's normally how they like to um, operate or whatever. So really nothing at that point outside of reaching out to them trying to do that. So.
All right. And Harold Easley, it's my first time seeing you here on Facebook from Greensboro, North Carolina. And Dee Edwards is the South Florida realtor. She's in Miramar, Broward County, Florida. That's home of Rick Ross, right? Broward County. And Extreme Home Properties. What's up, fellas? I'm Rodney from Jackson, Mississippi. Ty, I watched the KISS method training, but I couldn't understand why the additional flat fee to the agent would be $1,500 and not $1,260. Listing price is $70K.
It just trying to simplify the math so people won't overthink it, like what you're doing. But I created a simple way to do it where it'll just do all the math for you, right? So if you go to, I guess I'll pull it up here. Let me try to add this again real quick. Let's see here. Let's go to Zumps. Okay, so they changed the little dashboard up a little bit on me. All right, so we go here. We go over to Zomps.com. You go to find deals, and if you scroll all the way down until you see where it says create offer, it'll take you over to this page. And so if I put a price in here of $100,000, it's just going to automatically fill out everything for you, right? So, but to explain why I did it that way is that I just wanted to either you add it's programmed to add either 500 or 1,000. I don't think it may go up to 1,500, and it's just to make up the difference of what the agent makes. So the whole goal is for the agent to make at least what they were going to make at full price, or maybe a little more in some situations, depending on the price point. So that's why it's done that way. To keep it I was trying to. That's when people were doing it manually, and it just was based on what you're doing. You're asking a question or whatever. So I tried to simplify it even more by just creating a little tool that would allow you to do that. So even with that being said, if you if you go to Zillow, even though we've been having some problem with some developer, we're having trouble with that. Hope we'll get it figured out in the next few days. And so if I just open this property up here, my green button appears. I go over here, and I guess I could have just did it. And I just hit create offer. So it's going to just fill out everything for you, right? The only thing you have to do at that point is just hit download, and it takes you over to the next page. And then you hit download again. I'm not even going to name it. It's not going to matter. Then I go here, open it up. And as you can see, it's all filled out. So I just simplified it for you. So there you go.
All right. Let's see here. Mr. Lisa, that's how you flip. And then Harold Easley, welcome back to the live in Greensboro, North Carolina. Oh, I already said that. one. It's all good. Marquilla or Aquila, Penny, hey y'all, she's on Facebook. And then Carrie Beams, welcome back to the live in Houston, Texas, from Houston, Texas. A lot of people from Houston, Texas. Princess is saying, hello, sir. Princess is here, and thanks. And Princess is saying the last time I couldn't get Mr. Flipman his email address.
That's very okay.
Yeah.
It's scroll. What platform was she on?
Facebook.
Okay, so where is it? Where are you, Scooby Doo? So it's right here, scrolling at the bottom, or right here.
Right there.
Yeah, there you go.
And Troy Davis is on Facebook. My first time seeing you here. Look like he's holding his son there. Said Troy here from Baltimore, Maryland. And then over on Instagram, Ramona is saying she's from Tampa Bay. And then over on TikTok, Shell Shocker is saying, I want to get back into wholesaling. I've been out of the game for a while. What is the best system to use?
When she said system, if she could be a little bit more clear on that, are you talking about a tool?
I think it's a he.
Or what he? Yeah. If you could be a little bit more clear on that for us.
And then loyalty over everything on Facebook, not Facebook, TikTok is saying, I found a 29.4 acre, 7 bedroom, 7 bath fixer upper in Atlanta for $650,000. No other context. Just said that.
Yeah.
All right. And Extreme Home Property said, gotcha. And George Trent, my first time saying you here. This is George from Chicago. Welcome from Chi-Town. I reached out to you a couple days ago. I need your help. I have a lady who has a very nice house, and she wants $420K for it, but she is flexible, and I need your help.
We need George. We need more info. So just really can't tell anything about just the price, and her seem to be flexible. We would need an actual price. I mean, an address to start with. Yeah. This is the one I was talking about. It is AI, but it's when I looked at it this morning, it had over 20,000. That's not normal for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's yeah. So
Make this your first rental. Offer 100 payments of $550 a month. They say no. So what? There are thousands of deals out there. Crazy, right? But if you want to make offers like this with no banks, no credit, follow the steps on the screen. Flipman will show you how for free.
But see, you got that trust with Instagram already, with social media.
Oh, you talking about that? Okay, I guess that means
they trust you already. So, but they're focusing on channels that are smaller than, let's say, like Gary Vee. You know what I'm saying? Gary Vee is huge. Now they're focusing more on people that they trust that don't have as many followers as like Gary Vee. Because they used to only focus on it.
Yeah, I got
you. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We said what George Trent did. Okay, so I got them all right now. Did you check out that movie that you want to see? I didn't fall asleep on it, but movies like that, the black guy and then the guy that used to wrestle.
Oh, it'll be something I'll consume this weekend. I ain't really got it going.
I guess it's not all the way comedy though, but.
No, it looks like it's similar to it's similar to
Chris Tucker and what's McCall.
It's probably a little bit more serious than that though. But yeah, that's probably Okay, that's a good example. That's a good.
And when I was watching that movie, what I thought about, and you probably gonna think about it. And I'm not telling you the movie, but when you watch it. Because he was a very popular wrestler, you could just tell the movie is kind of like wrestler driven. If you notice that when you watch it, she was, he was really popular as a wrestler. Okay, so he's given the address, and I'm not going to say the address. He said, "I don't know the zip code." Or
No, it's fine. Just figured it out. That's all we needed. East.
Yeah, see, you see this message just came up at the bottom. It's just automatically doing that.
What?
Look at the message at the very bottom on
I
Facebook.
I ain't even in the
Oh,
comments.
you in the thing? Okay.
Oh
Well, it's
yeah,
a
that's somebody that's they've been spamming. I've been trying to block them and stuff or whatever. So yeah,
okay.
they spam the comments and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. I will figure that one out.
yeah.
Like, I thought it was something that's automatically had been doing that you
Mm-mm,
had. Okay. So
mm-mm,
we'll get that figured out
yeah.
for sure.
You know, because when I comment, it'll say author.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll say author. I think that's what I put it. That's where it appears on me when I'm looking at it or whatever. So
What would you say about loyalty over everything? He's asking, or he or she saying, I could send you the information of this Atlanta address. A realtor has it. What should I do? Somebody put an address in TikTok and it was fine the last show, but I don't know if maybe he wants to come over to YouTube and do it. But what do you think?
yeah, that's a good question. All right,
Because I got
so
one
let's
here.
look at let's look at this one right here. That uh, this gentleman wants to take a
Mr. George Trent.
yeah,
Mhm.
Trent. I'm already sharing, so there we go. All right, so okay, so this property here says it's for sale by owner. Okay, um, definitely for sale by owner. To photos, or she has enough photos, but they not quality at all. She
No,
must
no.
put that with her flip phone. Um, yeah, it says estimate is amount is 335. Estimate and upgrades. Well, I don't. Just on the surface, I don't see anything special. She's getting 30 views per day, so it's priced okay. I guess well, that's a huge market, so 30 may be the bottom. But one definite indicator. Let's just see what buyers will pay for something in that area. Um, so you want to access this tool, text the word boss 205-964-5243. We can see what buyers are willing to pay in this area. So we got 110 right there. We got 153. We got 127. How big is her house? Hers is a little bit bigger than that one, bigger than that one, definitely bigger than that one. But they're close in these. So that 330 is probably a good number as far as an actual ARV. Let's see here. That's smaller. That's smaller. That is. I hate to go up this far, but that's still supposed to be within a mile. That's smaller. Let's go below. Everything is so much smaller than this one, um, and giving me a true number. The only one that's similar is this one right here, and it sold for 127. Buyer paid 127. So whoever posted that, just to give you um, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, some insight, obviously, but to get you to understand how much cheaper we have to be on that. I guess it may have been something he may have drove by or something. Let's go back 2 years and see if anything else is in here that's similar in size. Okay, so here's a couple more in here. So let's see. So that's still 1,200 square feet. That's 11. Yeah, she ain't got no. She didn't got a mansion in here that didn't belong. Okay, that's so everything is so much smaller than that property. I don't know if she'll. I say she. Well, he did say it was a she though, didn't he? Uh,
Mm-mm.
huh?
Or that's George Trent.
Yeah, I'm saying he said the owner was a she.
Oh, yeah.
Here's one like really a really good example right here. I don't know what it looked like before, but it's 1,900 square feet. They only paid 100 for it, right? 100 and some change for it. So,
Wow.
and then they did sell it for what? Oh, they sold it for the 380. Let me see. No, they sold it for 420. Okay, so her number is legitimate. So she's trying to get full price. So she's trying to get full price. We're so far off on something like this. It's just important for people to look at. Um, which is fine, that she's trying to get there, but that's not the game that we're in or whatever. And then it needs I don't know what she got going on up in here. This is weird. Look like
It's like some older pictures.
it's in good condition, really good condition. It's just I think it's outdated. Photo. This kitchen looks good. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Definitely need some better pictures.
Yeah, need some better photos or whatever. But she's asking full price. Point being, she's asking full price. She already done dropped it from. If we go down to the price history, she's already dropped it since June 13th, from 450 down to 420. So, but yeah, she's in la la land on it.
And George is saying she said make her an offer.
Well, yeah, you can make an offer, but you're going to probably have to be around 150. That's offers are free. I can play the song for you if you want, but offers are free, so you're going to have to be cheap.
He heard it. No,
yeah.
But, and loyalty over everything. He said he sent the address on TikTok. Is that?
That's the worst place.
That's not the best way. Yeah. So what you want to do? Loyalty over everything. What about text message?
You mean right now, not before?
No, right now he just.
He sent it. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can text it over to us to the 205-964. Well, yeah, that'll work. That's fine. 205-964-5243, and we can get it there. So
he said okay. He said okay.
Yeah,
he gonna text it to you.
Oh, and somebody put in the word boss. No, you want to text the word boss to the number. I'll throw up you can text the word feed also. I'll throw that up there.
Yeah. So why not? Just like you would text a friend, just use your cell phone and text the word boss to 205-5. I can't remember.
205-964-5243.
Okay. Yeah. And Dave Darden is saying that Chevy is fired. Hello, guys. Always good to see you all. But yeah, so feed, that is for the cash buyers. Mm-hmm. And then what was the boss for? BOSC?
Same thing.
205-964-5243. So that's for you. Wit, why not? And welcome to the lives. My first time seeing you here. Troy Davis said, what tool do I use to locate properties in all areas? And this is on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen. If you'll text the word tool, TOOL, no S, to 205-964-5243. And you can locate property owners. It does a lot more than that, but to answer your question, that'll get you going.
And Loyce did say that he sent that over, the property that, and I'll remind you what he said. He said this is an Atlanta address. It has 29 acres, 7 bedrooms, 7 baths, just a fixer upper, and it's $65K.
Yeah,
$650K.
I see it.
You see it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna pull it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. Share screen. So this is the property right here. So it's getting 172 views per day. How long it's been on the market? 4 days. So it's getting a lot of activity. It wouldn't be anything we would normally target, but because it has the 29 acres, we would target it in that way to try to see if they would sell off a portion of it. So let's go over here. Let's just see how it's laid out. That's important. You know how much road frontage it has. Looks like it has some water on it. So let's see how that affects it, good or bad.
Oh, that's
All
huge.
right. Yeah, most of it's water, so
Most of the water, yeah.
yeah, most of it's water. So
So is that a huge problem?
no, not really. Well, let's see. So the road, so it's very little road on it, right? That's the problem,
Yeah.
right? So here's the road right here. Well, let's go back. So you see the road here. This is the property. So we zoom out. Um, let's see. So we zoom out. What am I trying to do here? So say property, turn that red. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so we see there's very little road here, right? So I guess you have the road here, and then the house is right up in here, right here. So now, what would be good if you could if she would sell off that's most of the property though. That takes away. See, what I would do if I was going to make an offer on it, right? I would number one to reach out to the agency. Would they be open to subdividing the land, right? And so ideally, because the road is right here and then the water, it goes all the way. Okay, cool. All right. So what I would do is I would want to try to bite off a piece of this, and we would do something like, let's see how big this is right here. So that's almost 7 acres, 6.94 acres. So that's what I would try to do if it were me. Something like that, right? Is to try to get that portion right there, because that gives you some good road frontage. If I go back here, gives us some good road frontage, right? And then still leaves enough road frontage for the remainder of the property or whatever. So, but it's getting a lot of interest in it. So,
Right. 172
yeah,
units for that.
so from a land aspect, I wouldn't really trip about that part of it. You can still reach out, but they getting so much interest that the agent gonna probably just say no, because that's me guessing. Offers are free, but they getting a lot of interest in this property. They ain't gonna have to do. They gonna sell it.
They're gonna sell that.
Yeah, they gonna sell it, man. They gonna sell it.
29 acres, yeah.
Yeah, and 650 seems like a really cheap price for that.
So this is just a personal question. Is it pretty expensive to fill that lake up, or do you just leave it there and build around it?
No. You don't know. You leave that lake there. That's where the money at. Yeah, people want that water, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't my thing, but people like that water. So let's see how much of it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's cool. So it really, so this is, so you have your wetlands, which is the pond or lake, whatever it is, and then the road, but the road frontage is really not affected by it, right? So now you got room to build and stuff. So and then you just have that, hey, you build and you got your lake view, your water view, man. That's what people love, that or whatever. So
Well, that lake now. I want
I mean,
to see that lake in the back of your house. Now.
not old Tyrone, but hey, it is what it is.
I forgot you. Well, you absolutely don't. Would you live near a beach?
See, I could live in Miami, but not because of the beach. I just, number one, I got to live somewhere where it's warm. This is just no. I would have to have an
You got that now. You know what I'm saying?
immense amount of money to live somewhere cold, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Just I would have to have an immense amount of money to live somewhere cold. When I say cold, like hell, Detroit, Chicago,
Oh, no.
Minneapolis, Milwaukee, maybe even New York. That's too cold for me. Too much of it's too cold, right? So, nah.
Like when you gotta when it's like 8 to 9 months out of the year of this coldness.
Yeah.
I'm good.
They keep that. They keep that.
I am
They
good.
keep that. And A Carrie on TikTok was asking about the phone number. She wants to send a deal. I have a deal, but I think the numbers are tight. The number is 205-964-5243.
You know what? It took us that long to figure that out. That they just text the address over or whatever that they want. So
Well, that's just TikTok. I mean, they can still do it on YouTube.
yeah, I guess they do it on YouTube. Okay, yeah.
I just know how TikTok has so many rules. I don't want to start putting addresses in that box.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a problem with it. That's what I said. And that's probably the best way.
Hey, going back to the code thing real quick. Now, some people say, "Hey, and I don't want to live where there's threat of tornadoes all the time either." So it is what it is, or hurricanes or whatever.
I mean, Steffi lived through it. What was it, last year? Was it last year? Yeah.
Oh, the past what?
And he stayed at the house, and
Yeah,
he fine, you know.
it's only once a year.
Well, they live through snow and they're fine. So it's just gonna be what your
It's only once a year.
what your tolerance is, So,
Oh no, I beg to differ, Ramona, on Instagram. She said it's okay. TikTok is going away soon.
What?
too much money.
What?
I won $1,000 that hadn't been paid to me yet on a bet. The guy that used to do some business with down in Florida, we was in there eating some dinner, and I don't know how it came up. I don't know how it came up, and he said, "Well, it ain't gonna exist anyway by such and such." I said, "What you want to bet?" And so he said, "What's the bet?" I said, "This time next year, it exists." That was in June of last year. So he gonna hit me up. Remember when they took it down for like a partial of it? It wasn't even a full day. And then he said, "Hey, you ready to pay that money up?" I said, "This is not June." A day later, I said, my TikTok seemed to be malfunctioning. Is yours? Because they had to put it back up then. He said, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. He said, yeah. So now that I reached out to him, hey, birds. I'm like, dang, I can't get my bread, man. Golly. And he gonna hit me up 6 months earlier. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't get the joke on the phone for my money. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
I said,
you gotta pay up.
Yeah, because we text each other to make sure, what we said. You know what I'm saying? I said, go back to the text, see what I said. I said June. I ain't said we may have some difficulties. I said it'll still be up. Too much bread, man.
And Brian Buys Ugly Houses on Instagram is asking, what app are you using for wholesaling these days?
Still using PropStream. Started using some Deal Machine, Land ID, Land Portal. Those are going to probably be the 4 main ones, and a bunch of Gemini, ChatGPT if you want to include those or whatever. So they just speed up just so many things, just ridiculous.
And Ramona is saying that they say September, which is not true, but well, I'm not saying it's not true. They come up with these dates and it never happened. And then she said, I'm not betting against you, Ty.
It ain't me. I'm just telling you, just too much bread, man.
Too much money. That's like saying they're going to shut down Amazon. It will not happen.
Yeah, that ain't a fair comparison, but you're in the ballpark. Yeah.
But, something like Walmart, I'm not saying that they're going out of business, but I'm just saying sometimes, like, let's say JCPenney used to be huge. But it's going away now. You know what I'm saying? So that can happen.
But it went away not for the same reason, because they losing money. Okay,
they losing money.
Yeah, this ain't situation.
Money.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
No sir. Too much.
All right. Double A says, question time: does the clone help with questions about truck parking, or is it just wholesale on the real estate?
Just wholesale and real estate. Truck parker. Just reach out to Evan. At Truck Parking Club, and they will get you going in the right direction.
All right. But who am I? what's the most you would offer on this property?
Mm-hmm.
I think the key, and I thought that's what you was about to say, Ty, is that I think the key is not saying these addresses. I think that'll keep us out of the
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. They don't want you just, blurting out the addresses, even though they're on the screen.
just avoid.
Seems like the algorithm will be smart enough to know that we're here talking about real estate, so real estate properties have addresses. Did I have to say that?
Well, I think it's the privacy thing
I get that.
because we see it and say, yeah,
Properties are advertised for sale online. There are tools to pull up additional information on those.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You pulling it up, Chevy or Chevy? You was over on Facebook chilling, wasn't it?
Oh, I was having breakfast with my wife.
Oh,
Hey, Chevy, your camera a little fuzzy. You might want to have to wipe it off or something. I
That's
think.
what it is. I was wondering what the hell was going
okay.
on.
He's looking at it.
I ain't think nothing. You know what? It might just be because of
The light.
Yeah, it ain't as clear.
Let me see.
And Stephen,
Oh, no, man, we're good now. See how it come in now?
Oh, your settings. Oh, there you go.
there you go.
There you go.
I had the door open up, so now I just close it, so we're good. That's all.
Okay.
You're fully in the light now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're talking about this Eugene, Oregon one, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna do that, and then we share the screen.
And Ramona, she was responding again. My fault, Chevy, but she said, "Okay, wait and see." I think she wants to bet. Okay, let me put you on the screen, Chevy.
Baby, let's get it. What you want? What you want to lay down on the floor? I can pick up.
Nice. So, what's the deal with this? What's the seller asking? What's the situation?
Let me see here.
Oh, I said everything but cashbuyers.ai, also known as Investor Base. I forgot about that. Oh my God. Yeah.
Can't forget about that.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. So what they said, Chevy, is what's the most you would offer on this property? Does need a full rehab?
And need a full rehab. I would, if you're around like 250, it should be good.
They trying to rehab it?
Just based on the activities. I mean, it's a smaller property though. That's the thing, and it needs a full rehab. Let me see something else. Let me see here. Not much done in the area. We're at like 7. Let me go further out. Let's go like 3 miles. So this because it looked like for these properties, they're really doing like some flips. So yeah, I would if you're around like 200, I would even go as low as like 190. Because it's gonna need a full rehab. But then you got to find out if they still have that loan as well. So, if you need help, just let me know. But typically, for a conversation like this, for a full rehab property, where's the property at? This is the property and what it looked like. The property don't look bad. The exterior is pretty solid. So it's mainly going to be just inside work. So if you could get it around 200, it'll be solid. It's just based on the conversation that you have with the seller, though. But they're selling for around 400 though, easy. And buyers are buying it like around in the 200s and flipping it back. So if you look at this one right here, close to the property, which is right down the street, but this one is bigger though. It's a 4.2, 1,900 square feet, whereas the property that we're looking at is only 3.1 and 1,000 square feet. So that's why you would need to be in the low 2s. And the thing that you want to look at is that they have a mortgage. Well, it's saying that there's a mortgage on the property. And that could be good for you because maybe they just want to get from under the mortgage. So they have a balance of 128. So let's just say, we're at 190 and they accept it. That's good because then you can move it back around 200, 220. So those are things you want to take into consideration.
What was his question?
What would you offer?
Okay. All right. I don't know why I was thinking he was trying to rehab it himself. Okay, that's why I got confused.
Yeah. So if we're doing the KISS method, it's still going to be around the same lane, right? So with the KISS method, 60% of 380, we're at what 190. So we're still in the same ballpark.
I'm not sure why he's saying, but who am I? I don't know why he's saying 300K.
Yeah, 228. Say what now?
Oh, they won 300,000. Nah, that's a lot.
Yeah, they in La La Land.
Nah, that's a lot for a full rehab. Nah,
Trying
especially
to double their money. You know?
if it's and especially when it's a smaller property. Nah. And you know what I want to say, right? So Ty, we've been doing hella contracts and they've been falling through because we're in all these different states.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to lose sleep over putting the property on a contract with a seller. You put your inspection period on the property. If within your inspection period or within 48 hours you don't move that property, it's not a deal. You move on to the next one. You give that shit back and keep it pushing.
Yeah, it normally don't. You know what I'm saying?
If it's a deal, it's gonna move.
They gonna move.
Did you get this property from A. Carey on a TikTok? I'm not sure what the name is, but she said she sent the
She
property
texted.
off the market.
She
A.
texted.
Carey? Yeah, she texted the 205-964-5243. And she says off market.
Oh, Carrie, I see you, Carrie. Okay, so got you here. So copy. So PP rehab. Okay, so let's see here. Since I got it, I guess I'll do it.
She's on here now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So my thing at so.
Well, on YouTube. She came over to YouTube.
All right. Oh, so but she texted to me. Oh, okay.
But she did text it to you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's that address?
Oh, Ty, can you look up this land one for me?
Yeah. Let me finish this with her. That address is bad. I think that address doesn't exist. Double check that address. The 5192. If you could double check the address for me.
Yeah, that's Carrie Thompson.
I'm showing it's on South. It's on 4192 State Road, South 46-557. It's not. I don't see a Farewell. I don't know how you pronounce that road. Yeah, if you could double check that address for me, please.
Let me put the address in. Connect your YouTube account to join.
She's saying they changed the name. I don't know if she means the street name or.
Yeah, but I don't. If I knew the owner's name on it or first name, I could. Yeah, we don't really want. Well, did she text me that? Let me see. No, she didn't. Yeah. If you know the owner's name, I'll just hit and send that information. Well, I'll over to me. I'll match it up.
And Stephen Vaughn said, "What's up, Chevy?" Said, "My bro, how you doing?"
All right. Yes, sir. I just put an address in. It's land.
Can you, I'll put it on the screen.
Oh, Grenada.
We have a new person, the real Chevy.
You're familiar with Grenada, right?
He lives here. I hadn't talked to him in some years, but he used to live here. He grew up in Grenada. Is one of my buyers. I used to do a lot of business with. When I realized that the market was up, well, I don't know if I still realized it, but that's the moment I realized something was happening. Back in 2007, we was at the closing table, and he would buy them from me, and then he would immediately refi them out and get his money back plus some profit, I guess you would say. I guess you call it the Burr method or whatever. And so he was putting all that together, while we was at the closing table getting ready. And he called one of his lenders, and they didn't answer. Called another one, they didn't answer. And then when he called, he said, "Man, hey, we ain't gonna pay it. Hold up, before you buy anything else, we ain't gonna pay to do such and that." He said, "Tyron, I ain't gonna pay to buy this property. We ain't closed." So I said, right at the closing table. That's the only time that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. So anyway, hold on, I'm pulling that address up. So yeah, but he's from Grenada. Point being, he's from Grenada. 1039. Oh, Rob. Oh, he's the same one that I was talking about with the smoking thing, where I told him we couldn't ride in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this supposed to be a house, or you say land?
No, it's land.
Okay, all right. Looks like it. Okay. Let me put my thing up. This is what I'm showing here. So let me go to the great state of Mississippi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some missing here because I'm just showing. Looks like multiple structures there.
Yeah. They all got knocked down.
Oh, okay, so it's just this lot. Okay,
Yeah, they all got knocked down.
okay, there you go. There you go. All right, so it's just a vacant lot in Grenada. All right, so let's see what Land Portal does on that. Mississippi is non-disclosure, so let's see if it'll pull anything on it. If you don't know what non-disclosure means, guys, Google it. Oh, but what it means is they don't make sale prices public like other states. It's probably like 7 or 8 of them, I think, maybe a few more. All right, so we got that. Let's do a comp report. Yeah. Oh, okay, so that is right. So Carrie, so that address is correct. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do. Say 7,500
$7,500 what?
dollars.
That's how much we can move it at, or that's how much we should offer?
No, probably offer like 2 or 3 grand. Maybe move it for 6, something like that.
Okay.
Cheap. And then the lady that had this property here, let me see. This one right here. Okay, so she verified that is the correct address right here. So let me Google that. See if it pulls anything. See, it don't. Okay. It likes it on homes. So let me go here. Let's just see. All right, and let me see what it does in land ID. Then we'll go to prop stream. South Carolina. Who am I?
I'm a little confused. Why are we in South Carolina
Oh, this is one she sent over through text.
Oh, my fault.
I told her the address, but I couldn't pull the address up.
Okay,
So that's 5190. Hers is supposed to be 5192. So I would have to be able to identify it by maybe the owner or whatever. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't. The address is tricky. See, now it's not pulling anything on that side. So this is 5191, and then across the street should be one of these is 5192, right? So if she could help me out on that, if she knows the owner's last name or whatever.
More info on that one.
Yep.
All right.
See. Oh, she did send it. My bad. She sent it. She sent it. She sent it. No, again, the address must be. Let me come back.
They changed the address or something?
Yeah, she's. I think it's supposed to be this cat right here.
Marcus.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, but those are 5191 and 5189. So she gave me 5192.
She said that's it. She said that's it.
Oh, that's it? Okay. All right. And so what we're doing?
Okay. Her question was, let's see, back over on TikTok. No, she just sent a property, so I'm assuming she just wanted to get it covered.
Well, based on just a quick KISS generated number, we would probably be around maybe 110 or so is where we need to be. That'll put us in the ballpark, or an actual deal. It's going to be a deal. We're in the ballpark.
LG saying Till Tony's a cash cow. Oh, I think he means TikTok is a cash cow, not going anyway, especially with the current administration. I agree. TikTok, I mean, yep, there we go. Stephen Vaughn said, what means get? REAL. The acronym.
Get real? That's a good question.
Oh, we talk about my shirt?
Oh,
I'm not.
I ain't even see.
We talk about my shirt. Get real. It stands for real estate as a lifestyle. To get real estate as a lifestyle.
Boom.
So read everything. Man, we was grinding heavy when we first started, man. Heavy. It's a lot more fun back then. A lot more fun, man.
All right. And hold on. Stephen Vaughn is looking like a real milk dud. Okay. Stephen be having these zesty.
The way you read these comments, though, dude. Why? You didn't have to read no comment like that.
I put them all out there. This is live.
Wow. Wow.
That's what you're gonna do.
Last time we got into it with Steven, remember? And he was like, hey, grown man.
I didn't even put that one on.
Hey, Steven had to check y'all, man.
LG is saying, when is a good time to get investor base? Do you wait until you get a property under contract, or you search in an area of properties like the KISS?
Well, if you got the money right now, text the word BOSS to 205-964-5253, because what it's going to do for you is just like, see what Chevy's been doing? He's been looking at it to see what buyers are paying. So that helps with what? Your negotiations.
It helps a lot with dispo too.
Yeah, you need to know. Well, obviously that, yeah. So it's going to let you know, hey, okay, I know the ARV and comps and all it. It matters, but it don't matter. What are they paying?
That's it. That's what matters.
That's the only thing that matters. If that's your end game to wholesale it, what are they paying in this area? How much activity is in there? You know what I'm saying? That factors in. You got a ton of bacteria. Let's get it. And then, like Chevy said, after a couple of days of calling, they ain't interested. Hey, wasting time. You ain't cheap enough.
I'll
Get
be,
it back.
dude. I was just having a conversation with Tam, and I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to get that property back. We got crickets on that one." She's like, "Okay, just give it right back, and we keep it pushing.
Mhm.
We keep it moving, man. We don't get hung up on properties, bro. We just keep it moving."
Yeah. Don't get married to them. Ricky Hughes, welcome back to the lives, my. We haven't seen you in a while, but hello everyone. He's commenting on there.
Rick,
And Stephen Vaughn saying that's what brothers are for, Chevy.
Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it, man.
Odabo.
Come on. So Carrie never did follow up the response, but we'll get whatever information. Well, you gave her a price though.
Yeah, I gave her a number. Yeah, 110. That'll put us in the ballpark.
You know what I just said to a seller the other day?
Oh, I only looked at Zillow, didn't I? I didn't look at the other ones. My bad.
You know what I said to a seller the other day?
Oh, go ahead. Mhm.
The numbers are the numbers.
How did that go over? You know what I'm saying?
The numbers out
It went the way it was. Like, hey, thank you for your time. We out. That's it.
The numbers are the numbers.
And then after that time, hour in, if you want to go over the topic, build a rental business with zero money. The bank freeway is a topic.
What? But that's what y'all covered last night.
No, it's today.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Very interesting.
All right. So the topic. All right. So it's just a ongoing series of just going and just trying to give you more opportunities. Of course, we talk about it all the time. Chevy definitely talks about it. Just you're going to run into. Okay, so let's back up. So volume, timing, consistency. The reason that word volume is so important is because and that's why we tell you not to fall in love with the number. Chevy was just talking about that on, hey, we got to get this property back after a couple of days. Ain't nobody interested in it. The market has told you, if you're trying to wholesale it, they told you that this is not a deal, right? So the only alternative to what Chevy did was to go back and say, hey, this is not a deal. Either we're going to reduce the price, or
We walk
we
away.
can pay you what you want, but we're going to have to do it on terms.
Yeah.
So that's the alternative. So all right. So with that being said, that could be your just goal. I don't want, like, I gotta I'm not talk about him because we're friends. I talk about him all the time, whatever. But in his so guy that sells stuff too, and got a small portion of a self-storage facility. He owns a little portion of our own, but his whole thing is he gonna buy it whole, man. You know what I'm saying? He can't, you know what I'm saying? He holding. Like, he is holding. He made a lot of money, all right, over the years or whatever. And so his sons, they're in their 20s now. And so he's fortunate that they actually are in the business with him. But he's bought a lot. He's white guy, but he's bought most of his stuff in the quote unquote hood. So his kid ain't, they've always experienced it because he's always made them go with him, on when they out of school and on summers and on weekends. So, kids a lot of times they'll feel resentment because they were forced to do something with their parents as far as a business or something, right? And so they won't have anything to do with it, right? That's not really this situation. His sons, well, one of them, not we're just talking about one of them, he prefers to do new construction, right? They have the resources to do it if they want to do it, resource connection, money, and or do some flips. His dad really not interested in that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't his thing, but he wants to support his son as long as he put the due diligence in to do it. So my point is on, like, so most of the stuff he's bought a lot of stuff owner financing, and he's bought a lot of stuff with his actual money and then some lenders. So a combination of ways to do it. So when you're starting out, so what got him started was he had someone that believed in him, that his mom worked for, still works for, that owned like several thousand units. And he backed him on his first unit, right? Apartment building. So a lot of us ain't gonna have that opportunity. So we have to get very creative in the way we go about pursuing it. If that's your thing, you want to own single family units, but you can do it with any type of real estate. But we just talk about houses right now. So just think about it with me, and it's really never. I've done the rental thing. I've done fix and flip. Those expose all. I was telling somebody this the other day. Those expose all of my weaknesses, like for real, as a business person or whatever. And so, but I just think about it. I've been doing this 22 years. If I would have just cherry picked and kept one house out of all the deals I've done over time, and do that's 22 properties, right? If I just cherry picked and just kept one a year, that's 22, right? So so you say, well, I don't have the money, Tyrone. I don't have the credit. I don't know nobody with the credit. I don't know nobody with the money. So the reason I'm pushing this so heavy, and sometimes even though I just know I'll know stuff, and then somebody present it to me in a different way, and I'll just think I need to equip my people, the people that follow my content, with this as much as possible, because those opportunities in reality will come faster than just a flat out cash deal, right? Whether you want to hold on to it as a rental or not, if you make enough owner financing offers, a lot more of those are accepted than just a flat cash offer. You still can rent it out. You still can flip the deal out, even if you don't want to hold on to the property because you negotiated some really good terms. It just needs to be an option that you're definitely putting in place. Now, it could get a little complicated as far as what to offer and what would probably be attractive. And there's so many directions to go there, but it's tons of content out there on it or whatever. And I created the little GPT that'll help you with that or whatever, especially with what ideally, and I'm taking this from the approach of the guy Scott Jelinek from the Slow Flip guy. He likes to stay around 30 grand. I say increase that to 30 to 70. He likes to use hard money or private money to do the purchase. I say just ask the owner, will they be the bank? Even if you paid them 10%, if they still give you the terms you want, it still can be a very attractive deal or whatever. 10% on a $200,000 house ain't gonna be the same as 10% on a $30,000 house. So you have to keep that in mind if you're gonna do something that aggressive as far as a return. But that gets people's attention for sure, because it's hard to get that, right? A lot of times the reason people even got into having a house, not saying it was a rental, but assuming it was a rental at some point, is because they like the cash flow of part of it. What wears them out is the tenants. And that whole world of people not paying you, along with tearing up your property, constant maintenance, and just stuff just going to break on the house. But if you acquire property, who says that you have to just rent it out? You can still act as the bank also and put a 30-year mortgage on it. If they cash you out, they cash you out. But you're gonna put such a number on it. If they cash you out, it's gonna be worth it to you. You move on to another one, the next one. Obviously, you have more in your portfolio. So it just the whole point of what I'm saying. It just gives you more options, gets you closer to a deal. If you just simply ask, they will act as the bank. Will they take monthly payments? And it doesn't have to be a pretty house by no means. Ideally, what would be just the perfect scenario? Something between 30 to maybe 50 grand, something that technically livable. I know that's subjective, technically livable, but definitely needs some work, and vacant. It doesn't have to be, but that would be the perfect scenario. So it's just thousands of properties that are are listed with agents that fit that mold. Now, obviously, you can do the off market stuff too in that situation, but it's just out. Then property that or rent, same thing. Because again, the owner's in it for the cash flow. If you give them the option to remove the landlord, a lot of people are going to take that. The offer just needs to be made. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I'll chime in on it. I mean, a lot of times we find deals just through our marketing channel, right? And the deal don't fit a wholesale deal where we could put ourselves in the deal and make money off of it. But then we were able to negotiate. The levels of motivation is so high that we're able to negotiate with a seller to where they want to walk away from the property because they're tired of what they're doing. They're tired of dealing with it. We got a house right now that's in Albuquerque that's going through pre-foreclosure, and the house is worth probably about 200,000. They got a balance of like 148,000 left on it, and we're gonna go in and just give the sellers 10 grand to walk away from the house, and we take over the debt, just like that. And that's in New Mexico. I never been. But now the exit is we turn around and find someone that's going to bring 15,000-20,000 down, and we're going to sell the property back for 250,000. So now we created so much of a gap when it comes to just making money over the course of the next 3-4 years. So you're getting paid 3 different ways. You're getting paid on the down payment. You have cash flow on the property, and at the same time now you have a balloon payment as well. So that's what I consider mailbox money, man. Especially when you're not landlording, you're turning it into where you're putting that individual in the driver's seat. Like Ty said, you're creating a 30-year mortgage.
Yeah,
we don't do 30 years, but it sounds nice. It sounds nice. But at that point you're in control, though. Especially when you're taking over subject to, you're definitely in control for sure.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we did a deal last August. Where was that deal at again? In Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that one, what you had somebody put like what, like a huge amount down, like you got your money back like 3 or 4 times, right?
Well, yeah. I had to get it out of foreclosure. It was like right at 10 grand to get it out of foreclosure, though. So,
Right.
But that actually came out of my pocket. So.
Yeah.
Shamburger on TikTok has a question. I have a property in Bessemer that I'm owner financing. Tenant didn't pay the taxes. What do I do?
Tenant didn't pay the taxes. What if you could explain more on what that meant? Tenant didn't pay the taxes. Well, what was your agreement with them?
That's his question.
That would be interesting to know.
And LG says, I don't play with water. Look at the floods in Central, I guess that's America. Central something. And Debbie and Scooter said, hi, guys. Good to see you all today.
Good to see you.
Happy to be seen.
I am happy to be here.
So that was the last ones. Let's see, Instagram. And Shamburger followed up his question. He said, I didn't know that I was responsible for paying taxes. I thought the original owner was.
It depends on if it's in escrow or not.
He has an owner financing deal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he meant. Okay, I thought it was his property. He was owner financing.
So if it's not being paid through escrow, then yeah, you're responsible for the taxes.
Okay.
You own the house now, so you're the one responsible for the taxes.
Yeah, and like I said, unless it's escrow in the mortgage.
Boom. Let me see what he says now. Sound like he needs some immediate help. Taken care of.
Immediately.
He's following up his question. He says, so if the property went to the tax sale, what do I do?
You got to go and redeem it, and it all depends on what kind of state you're in. If it's a tax lien or a tax deed. Because if it's going to tax,
It's in Bessemer, Alabama.
That's for Utah.
What was the question?
The property went to tax sale. What do we do?
Well, if it went just to the tax lien or taxes, I think it's tax lien, not a certificate now. You can go just redeem it. It probably ain't gonna be that much over their investment. It's not gonna be that much.
And he's saying, I'm not sure if anyone paid them.
Yeah, you could go and find out.
Yeah.
Get the information. Soul Soldier is on here. Welcome back to the live. Any update on the county's regulation for minor land splits?
I have a lot of I have a lot of data. It ain't put together to make sense at this point. We probably have enough to offer to people. It just needs to be put together to make sense.
And Schamberger about the taxes in Bessemer, he's saying that it's been 2 to 3 years now.
Oh yeah, somebody definitely paid on that. So you gotta go and redeem it.
Yeah, you just gotta go redeem it. It's still wait a minute. So he's in the owner finance position.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it still can be redeemed for sure.
And he said, how can I sell the house if the tenant is on Section 8?
You gotta get the tenant out unless they.
Well, is the Section 8 being still collected?
Are you trying to sell it to an investor, or are you trying to sell it to a tenant buyer?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say too. So, yeah.
And Rocky on Facebook said, good afternoon, gentlemen. Ty, I'm still in. I will text you later today. I'm listening while I sell a Benz. Okay.
Nice.
That's what's happening.
What's up?
Get that money, man.
Yes, sir. That's what's happening.
And then Schamberger on TikTok, he said, yes, but they are very difficult. Whoever wants to pay cash or take over payments. I guess he's saying, whoever wants to pay cash or take over payment. Because you was asking about the tenant buyer and so that's what he's saying.
Mhm. All right, so look like we dripping in questions. So we've been rolling legitimately an hour and 10 minutes. It's Friday. What's the weather like that down there today, Chevy? Good and warm?
Man, it's like a 95, 98 degrees right now, man.
Okay. All right, cool. So
Weather.
same here. I'm sure. Burning up. We just call that just burning up. Very humid.
But I think in Florida you have a little breeze though. It probably rain every now and then, right?
It haven't rained in a couple days, bro.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while since actually, no, we was out in St. Petersburg last week and it was raining, but this week, all week, no rain.
Yeah, it's been raining here like crazy, but
Yeah.
well, yeah, I know it's been the worst other place, but anyway, so yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, so appreciate everyone that joined us this afternoon. Hopefully this topic helped and can get you moving forward. So guess we'll be back on Monday. Again, thanks for everyone that joined us today. We tried to do our best. So like, share, and follow and subscribe. Thanks, and we'll see you on the FLIP-SID.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Yeah, that.